Hey, once games to go see with the DreadOut. Chapter 2.
Excuse me, ladies. Ever heard of someone named Kaonandodo?
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. We are just here waiting for our ride.
Oh, screw you. Bitches. Can we get more papers? I wonder.
Today's headline is St. Armando City Center crime level at record low. Governor Morobo declares cleansing process a success.
Yes. Yeah.
We've only had the cars for them. What they need, I could That won't help me lift the car.
Can we get the wheel?
I need something to inflate it with.
The gas that you come up with? Hey, barkeep. What's your...
What can I help you with, sir?
So, you never heard of Kaonandodo, eh?
Sorry, sir. You're gonna have to ask around.
I want eel rinse.
Sure thing. It's $5 a bottle.
Man, I don't have any cash. Can you put it on my tab or something?
Well, I'm sorry, sir. No
No
cash, no
no
drinks.
drinks.
How's
It's
business?
business.
Well, Mistress is starting to drop in again, and I'm as fully stocked as could possibly be. I couldn't ask for a better evening. I tell you, sir, it's a hell of a relief seeing the city slowly return back to normal. I was beginning to worry that blackout was gonna last forever. You're lucky to have arrived tonight.
What's
What's
new?
new?
Other than the city coming back to life again, I don't know if there's much going on here in Port Arthur, sir. Grapevines all chatter about them Sisulus and their big catch.
Tell me
Tell
more
me
about the
more about the
Sisulus.
Sisulus.
The Sisulus are just about the only criminals around here beyond Barlow's control. Everyone else is in bed together in some way or another, but not the Sisulus. They're truly outside the law. We don't see them much around Port Arthur, though. They usually hold up far out in the mist, a place called the Outer Cross. Supposed to be some kind of haven for pirates and thieves. Better stay away from that place if you want to stay alive, eh? Because those
see we
fellas
go
are known to
there
be
sooner or
pretty
later.
ruthless.
I got to hit the streets.
Give 'em hell, sir.
Good grief.
Maybe I should just... It's a floor drain.
Yeah, I've got to comply with this.
Anything in the dumpster?
This is where that gorilla threw me in the dumpster.
Can we go
That's the
into?
door I was thrown out of after they gave me that beat. I'm not very interested.
Okay.
I ain't climbing.
Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, teapot.
I bet this nasty tea could pass for eel rinse. But there was only enough tea left to fill half the bottle. I've got to find something else to fill up the rest.
Martin.
Nice place you got here.
What can I do?
Nice
Nice broadcaster you got up there.
Sure is, son. Got a little bit of an extra income spinning tunes and commercials from up there. Landed me a brand new used mattress from Lonnie's, it did. It's practically stain-free. I'd let you have a lie down, but it's still a little moist. This here lighthouse is pretty much the ideal radio tower. You can fill just about any frequency from up here. I've got the best broadcasting point in all of Port Artoo. Well, except the clock tower, of course. But that thing has been out of commission as far back as I can remember.
What's with the clock tower?
Oh, it's just kaput, and the mayor won't pay to fix it, that's all. I haven't heard those bells tolling for many, many years. Guess it isn't a top priority for the mayor to get it running again.
His top priority is so fucking
down on
eager.
Main Street to have time with those kinds of things.
Tell me about
the
mayor.
mayor.
Oh, he's just another corrupt cog in the machinery of big government. Just another one of the puppets being played by the folks up topside in St. Armando.
Ever heard of someone named Kaonandodo?
Kaonandodo? Haven't heard that name in a long, long time. A pilot, isn't he?
Yeah, that's him!
Last I saw him, he was working for Barlow. Those two were up to some really shady business, I'll tell you.
Shady
Kaonandodo
business.
Worked for Barlow? That can't be right.
Quite so. And I'll tell you what else. The two of them led an expedition down to the Underland.
The Underland?
The what?
Oh,
What?
yes.
Why?
You people remember this nowadays. But back then, there were no laws stopping adventurers from trying their luck down there. The expedition was one of the few ventures ever to make it back.
What happened to
What happened to
Kaonandodo?
Kaonandodo?
All I know is that the captain left Port Artoo in a hurry. I saw his plane fly off into the mist one morning, and I never saw it again. Some people said he flew back down to the Underland. Others said he left to start a new life in St. Armando.
What happened? Tell me about the
Tell
expedition.
me about the expedition.
I can't tell you that much, son. The whole thing was done in secret, you see. But I've worked the lighthouse for over 40 years now, and no vessel comes or leaves port unnoticed by me. I remember seeing them take off in a twin-engine propeller plane. One of those pontoon planes that can land on water, you know.
That must be Kaonandodo's plane!
Well, it was a real beauty, wherever it was from. But when it
What-
returned
what
from
did happen to
Underland
the
a few weeks
plane?
later, one could tell it had been through some real rough travails. Poor thing barely made
It
it
is
back.
still in the ocean.
Did they bring anything back from the Underland?
Rumors said it was loaded with a ton of gold and diamonds when it came back. I wouldn't make much of those rumors, though. Sadly, we'll never know for sure what secrets they uncovered in the Underland.
Why not?
Soon after the expedition returned to Port Artoo, Barlow became the chief of police. And on the same day, the official report about the expedition was made classified.
What report?
The police suspected the expedition was involved in some kind of dirty business. But the
There
final
you go.
police report was never revealed to the public. And I'm afraid
reason why
the
we need to get
secrets were
into the
buried
database.
together with that police report.
Buried or not, I'm going to find out the truth about that expedition.
Well, good luck, son. Won't be easy getting your hands on that police report.
Any idea
There
where
you
I
go.
could find
The
that
mayor's
police
house.
report?
Afraid not, son.
The mayor's
You'd have to get
office.
real chum-friendly with the powers that be to get hold of that kind of information. Government reports aren't exactly public information around these parts.
So what's the lighthouse good for anyways?
Why, all of Port Artoo depends on it. It's a proud job I've got. Misting would be impossible without it. And without misting, Port Artoo is as doomed as an eel on the cutting board. Misting isn't all that it's good for either. Most trading we do with St. Armando is done by mist as well, through the locks at Pango Kubwa. They'd never find their way back without the lighthouse.
What's Pango
What's
Kubawa?
Pango Kubwa?
That's where the
Kubwa.
locks are, for traversing up and down from St. Armando. Anything that goes between the two has to cross Pango Kubwa. Unless you fly, of course. But nobody's that mad. Of course, we used to have the trains as well. But the powers that be keep shutting them down for reasons best unasked about. The ships are just about a person's only hope to get in and out of Port Arthur these days. Without them, we'd be trapped like pewds in a bucket.
What's up with the trains?
Trains.
Oh, they're off limits to the public now, son. Only high government officials use them these days. Why they're requiring enforcing all these regulations and blocking everything off is a mystery to me, son. I figure the less I know about it, the better.
What's being blocked off?
Being blocked off.
Well, it's the Dangles now. But Port Arthur used to be an open port. People were coming and going as they pleased. By ship, plane, and train. Back then, you didn't need permits to travel up and down. A fellow was free to go exploring all they liked. It's like they're trying to hide something, don't you reckon?
Yep. I didn't.
Okay, see you later.
Oh well, thanks for the chat. Feel free to stay around for a while and warm yourself from the fire.
I don't know why I'm supposed to be doing this.
I got them. They're here on Main Street at local Lonnie's used mattress kingdom. Go over here now. Grab them while they're still there. What do you
481.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at local Lonnie's used mattress kingdom. I've got them. They're here on Main Street at local Lonnie's used mattress kingdom. Go over here now. Grab them while they're still here. What are you waiting for? Go get them now while the offer stands. It's a bargain. I've got them. They're here on Main Street at local.
Yo!
What can I help you with?
You heard about an expedition to the
You
Underland?
ever heard about an expedition to the Underland?
Have I? Back in the day when diving down into the mist was legal, we had people excitedly going on about it all the time. Once people got to drinking, there was always some fool who suggested they go for it.
Oh, sorry
got
for
the
that.
hard life here in Port Arthur and search for treasure in the Underland. There ain't nothing but fool's gold, that. And those poor fellas that took off, well,
I'll say it again.
never heard of or seen them again. It's a dead end, sir. It's a good thing the government finally decided to ban the whole mess altogether. People were disappearing by the bucket load. Damaging my business it was.
grief.
You never made it back?
Well, I remember hearing about a couple of fellows who returned and claimed they had been there. But ain't it convenient? They failed to bring back a single shred of evidence to prove it. You'd have to be pretty crazy to believe them then, eh?
Any idea where I can get more information about the expedition?
Oh,
Sir,
go
you're
on.
gonna have to ask around, because it was a long time ago. You'd have to ask someone who stuck around for a long time.
I got
the
it.
hits.
Give 'em a hand.
I don't.
Um,
Man, that's not gonna work. Can I have a couple cigars?
I'm really not allowed to give away the mayor's cigars. But I guess he won't notice if there is a few missing. Go ahead.
Thanks, Sandy.
Thank you, Andy. Cigars for you.
What you got there?
Wow, they're real Senor Muerte cigars.
Fancy brand.
Good job, kid.
Hey, fellas, check this out.
Listen, kid, if we can't smoke it or drink it, odds are we won't be very interested right now.
The door to... That's...
Okay. Leppen, the mouse keeps going.
Man, that's not... Care for a drink?
Thanks, Jack, but I like to keep my head clean on the road.
Need a map?
You a crazy dude, aren't you? You think Rod
Yep.
Reynolds needs a map? I know these streets like the back of my hand, like I was born to drive them.
Need a light?
Thanks, Jack, but I'm all lit up and puffing.
Hey, want me to repair your car?
Easy with that thing around my ride, Jack. Wouldn't want to scratch my baby.
No, bloody well. Scratching the beard. Right.
It's an almanac with pictures from Saint Armando. Man, these pictures really glorify the place. That's Port Arthur's clock tower. It's probably the tallest building in all of Port Arthur. Nothing like the skyscrapers we got back home in Saint Armando.
Well, I'm stumped.
The car's full. I could probably pry one of the wheels loose, but I need to lift a car.
Somehow.
I can't inflate the rubber. I can't. That won't hit. I think I'm... There's gotta be a less destructive way of releasing the fire extinguisher. I doubt that's going to help release the fire extinguisher.
Why not?
I doubt that.
Good grief.
Man, that's not gonna work. I'm pretty sure that could get handy. I don't... Hey, check this out.
What's this?
Oh, there we go.
Wow! These pictures are amazing! I could just dream myself off to St. Armando on one of those ships right now. Wow.
I could smash it. I have a feeling I I can't. Hey, Andy.
Go ahead. I just want to get out of here. Knock yourself out.
Awesome.
Oh, goody.
Thanks, Andy.
Carol. Okay. On. No. How the heck do you spawn the one? Oh, it's next. I'm gonna call it timer to next time meeting to check my games all games. Farewell.